Yosemite is one of the most beautiful national parks. You can visit year-round. There are lots of waterfalls, majestic views, granite cliffs, rivers and meadows, ancient sequoias. It's a great place to camp, hike, bike ride, and photograph. You can enter the park from the south on Highway 41 past Fresno, or from the west on Highway 120. The only gas stations are near those two entrances, and there are a few EV charging stations at some of the hotels and the village store. The best sights are in Yosemite Valley. There's a main road through the valley that becomes a one-way street. It leads right into the village, where there are campsites, a tent village, a market and souvenir store, visitor center, Ansel Adams Gallery, the Ahwahnee Lodge, restaurants, a horse stable, and many hiking trails. From the tunnel view, you can see the entire Yosemite Valley, El Capitan on the left, Bridal Veil Falls and Cathedral Rocks on the right, and Half Dome in the center. Tunnel view is one of the best spots for photos. There are 2 parking areas here. It's also great at night if you're into astrophotography. Don't forget a tripod to get some stunning starry night shots. The next stop is Bridal Veil Falls, with a parking lot on the right. It's a short hike to the falls. As you get closer, sometimes you're in a whole different weather zone, like in a misty rainstorm. Rocks can get slippery. You should wear hiking shoes or sneakers. This whole area can be a traffic standstill for hours, so try and get there early and either walk, catch the shuttle, or bike ride to get around. On the south side, Cathedral Beach picnic area is a nice place to relax and even swim in the river. The water is pretty cold though. Camping and RV spots fill up fast. You can book in advance at nps.gov. Reservations are available in blocks of 1 month at a time, up to 5 months in advance, starting the 15th of each month at 7 a.m. Most spots fill up in minutes. There are more camping spots further away from the park, and there are also hotels you can stay at. The Ahwahnee Lodge and Yosemite Valley Lodge are right in the village, but there are also hotels just outside of the park, on the west end in El Portal, and there are cabins and hotels in Yosemite West, just a little south of Tunnel View. Near the southern entrance is a town called Wawona. It has a cute old-fashioned hotel, restaurant, and cabins. There's also a pioneer town and history center. There's a covered bridge, a horse-drawn wagon, historic cabins, and a blacksmith shop. It's free to visit, and it's really cute. Yosemite Falls is the tallest waterfall in the park and one of the tallest in the world. It drops a total of 2,425 feet. It's made up of 3 separate falls, the upper, lower, and middle cascades. From the walkway, you get a great view of the entire waterfall, and there are trails that go to the top. The Ahwahnee Lodge is a huge hotel with restaurants and a bar. It's a beautiful place to explore. The interior, elevators, hotel lobby, and grand lounge were the inspiration for the classic Jack Nicholson film, The Shining. But don't let that scare you. If you plan to have lunch or dinner, make reservations in advance. There's also a bar if you just want to get a drink. Mirror Lake is a nice hike. The trail starts at shuttle stop 17. It's about 2.5 miles. There's a paved path through the woods, and then it follows the river. The lake is usually dry in the summer and fall. In the spring, you can get some nice reflections below Half Dome. In mid to late February, there's a phenomenon called firefall, and that's at Horsetail Falls. It's the eastern edge of El Capitan. It gets an orange glow when it's backlit by the sunset, and that can only happen on a clear night when the falls are actually flowing. Another scenic place to visit is Glacier Point. Sometimes the road is closed due to snow or construction, but it's an incredible place to see Half Dome up close, and you also get a view of Vernal Falls. When it's busy, they have a shuttle that brings you up from the lower parking lot. There's so many amazing places to see. Enjoy your visit to Yosemite, and please subscribe.